Well, it certainly felt like summer out there today. Even though summer starts officially on Wednesday, we're already getting a jump start with temperatures in the upper 80s and 90 degrees this afternoon. Let's take a look at Seneca, Missouri this morning. As we start the time lapse there, you can see at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort down in Seneca. Beautiful blue skies, lots of indigo sky out there today. Hardly a cloud to be found. There were just a few mid-afternoon, but as the sun went down, all we see is clear skies and fair conditions. We did make it up to 90 here in Joplin, which was a little bit above the normals of 87. Of course, we weren't near that record of 101 or the 49 back in 1976. That would have felt nice. And we're looking at rainfall still about 6.5 inches below for the year. Now, that's not counting the amount that we're behind from last year. So as you can tell, we're in a drought situation, and that will continue this week as nothing is on radar tonight, nor are expected to be as we go into the next 24 hours. Temperatures right now are kind of pleasant. 74 in Stockton, 71 already down in Iola, 75 in Neodesha, still 80 degrees for our friends there in Independence. Rain chances are going to be pretty close to zero over the next 36 hours, maybe an isolated shower or storm, but I wouldn't bet the farm on it, as we're going to be seeing mostly fair skies tonight with temperatures in the 60s across the area, southerly winds. And then as we start the day tomorrow, basically a duplicate of today, with temperatures in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees, maybe some lower 90s out towards the west like Nowata with 92, 91 in Fredonia, 90 in Yates Center. Then as we go into the overnight hours and into Wednesday morning, a little bit cooler off towards the east with lows in the 60s, but notice out to the west, some thunderstorms, but unfortunately most of those are going to stay to the west. Maybe Sedan might pick up a shower or two Wednesday, but most of the area is going to be seeing temperatures in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees once again on Wednesday. Maybe a little bit cooler off to the east as an upper level low tries to sneak its way back into our area. And then on Thursday, we're going to see lows in the 60s with partly cloudy skies. Now here's a look at the upper air pattern this week. We're going to basically be under the influence of this ridge of high pressure that's set up shop across the central United States. There is a low off to the east and a low off to the west, and we're kind of stuck in between with rain all around us, and this low is going to try to make its way back towards the west, and as it does, it may introduce a few clouds, maybe a sprinkle or two, and a little bit cooler air, but then as we go into the rest of the week, the ridge comes back in with a vengeance, and then as we go into the weekend, we're going to be in a northwest flow pattern, which will allow storm chances start to increase, especially into the overnight and early morning hours as we get into a northwest flow pattern, allowing energy to drop into that system. Rainfall amounts are going to be very, very light, if at all, generally around a tenth or less. So not a whole lot of rain to go around for anyone. But the good news is for the summer, we could see above normal rainfall across the central United States. And I hope this verifies, as we're expecting a ridge to set up off the west coast, and that may allow us to get a little bit wetter conditions across the four states. And then as we go into the temperatures, slightly above normal is what we're thinking for the summertime, and that will certainly be welcome as well. Let's take a look at the next 7 days, as it's going to be hot now with temperatures in the 90s, no rain chances, and then as we head towards the weekend, wouldn't you know it, here comes the storm chances again, especially in the overnight and early morning hours. And then as we go into next week, maybe some more rain chances on Wednesday and Thursday, but summer arrives on Wednesday, but I think it actually arrived today.
Oh yeah, if not before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Sam.